Hello everybody, Courtney here from How to Loom Your Dragon. Today we are going to be making the baby Skullcrusher, the baby Rumblehorn from How to Train Your Dragon 2. This tutorial is dedicated to Kath Milburn from Australia, yay, who was nominated by her daughter to receive a dedication. So Kath, thank you for being a great fan. I love seeing all your pictures on Facebook, especially of the baby dragons, so that is why I dedicated this baby dragon to you. Alright, hope you like them. Okay, so for this project you need one loom. This is the approximate band count. About 120 of the Burgundy brown, which is a dark brown. About 400 green. 65 of the caramel, which is a light brown. 24 black. About 85-90 white bands. About 40 red bands. About 15 yellow bands. About 45 of the lime green, which is a very light green, and about 5 pink for the top. Okay, so let's begin. We are going to start with his head. Okay, so we are going to start with the lower jaw. We are taking 2 of the lime green at a time here. So the light green, 2 at a time. Okay, we are going to make a little spike for underneath the jaw. So I'm going to take a burgundy, wrapping it around my hook, creating 5 loops if possible. Then we are going to double loop a burgundy, put that on our hook, and pull that looped band onto it. Reclaim the loops. Then we are going to take 3 burgundy onto our hook and pull that onto there. Reclaim the loops. And we are going to be placing this right here. So place the loops right around that peg there. Taking 2 more lime green here. And we are continuing. So again, 2 lime green at a time. I had a random white band on there. Ignore that. Taking 2 like this, and 2 like this. Oh, you know what? We're going to take off the top 2 of each row here, because I just remembered we don't need them. Just kidding. So it should look like this. Alright, taking another lime green and wrapping it 4 times around that bottom peg. And now we are taking 2 lime green at a time and making our horizontal bands. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to loop, or loom, whatever it's called, top 2 bands first. And then these 2. Okay, I'm going to go up the middle row. Up to here. And now I'm going to make my tongue. I'm taking 2 pink bands here. And 2 pink bands here. Taking another pink, wrapping it around this peg, creating 4 loops, and looping up, pulling that off, and this we are going to be putting right here onto that peg there. And then we can loop up that final set in the middle. Alright, here we're going to take a white band, and we're going to wrap it around this peg, creating 5 loops if you can. We may need to go back and do 4 loops instead. We'll see how it holds. So same thing on both sides with the white. Now I'm going to loom these 2. They have a good chance of breaking because this white band is very tight, but hopefully they won't. You may want to use your fingers to help you loom that band. Now if it keeps snapping on you, wrap the white band around 4 times instead of 5 times. And by the way, if it snaps on me, you're going to have to deal with the error because because you just will have to. Okay, again, white band here, wrapping around, creating 5 loops. Same thing on the other side. Very gently looping up this band, and on the other side as well. The problem though is if you only wrap the white band around 4 times, the tooth ends up being really loose looking. Like it doesn't go as tight, so that's why I like to do 5 times. Alright, let's try. Let's do once more. 4, 5 on each side. Okay, then you're going to take a random color. I'm just going to use pink here. You're going to do a slip knot on each of these 3 ends. Do this in all my videos. Okay, then we are very carefully going to take this off the loom. Okay, use your hook to help you because the bands are tight. You can lift up from the bottom. These you don't want to force off too hard because they can break very easily. Okay, once you have it off, you can kind of adjust it, so make sure your teeth are obviously popping out the top and your brown spike should be popping out the bottom. And then you can use your hook, like kind of go into the teeth, go into all the loops of the teeth and kind of tug on them a little bit, even them out. Oops, I'm missing a toothy. Where are you? I'm just fiddling it with it right now. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that is going to be his bottom jaw, okay? Just like this. Tongue is a little twisted too, but we'll fix that. Okay, so that's the bottom jaw. Alright. Now, we're going to be working on the top of the head. So first we have to make some horns. So what we're going to do is we're taking double loops of the dark brown, that's the burgundy, putting on 6 double looped bands, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and we're going to do that again for the second horn. Okay, and we are going to cap off the ends by wrapping the brown band around the peg, creating 5 loops. And then we are going to loop up both of them. Okay, once you've done that, you can pull those off onto a holding hook. or a toothpick or something. Okay, so you got your 2 horns. And now we want to make his nose spike. So we're going to take 2 reds and a burgundy, then 1 red and 2 burgundy, then a double looped burgundy. Then we are going to wrap another burgundy around that, creating 5 loops. Big shocker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Loop that up. Okay, we can pull that off onto the holding hook as well. Okay, you're going to use red for the head. Hey, that rhymes. So we are taking 2 at a time. Actually, this one we want green. Take 2 of your green, not the red. Actually, let's do a green and a red. Just kidding. Green and red. Green and red. Green and red, just like that. Alright, now we're going to take 2 reds at a time. 2 red here. 2 red here. Here. Okay, we're going to grab our little nose horn we just made, put the loops around your hook, and we are going to take 2 red bands and we are pulling that nose spike onto the red bands, then we are putting the 2 red bands onto these pegs. Then you can turn the nose spike so it faces downward. Then we are taking 2 red bands from here to here, and from here to here. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to take a can't even talk. Black band. Black band onto your hook, wrap it around your hook 4 times, so make 4 loops with it. Do the same thing again. Black band making 4 loops on your hook. Take 2 red bands onto your hook, pull both of those black bands onto it. Then we are going to put the 2 ends of the red bands on here and on here. Spread the nostrils apart. Grab 2 of the red bands in the center, pull them over this middle peg here, like that. Okay. Now, we are going to take our 2 horns onto our hook. So the 2 horns, put the loose ends onto your hook. Don't worry about these other things I have on the hook right now. Okay. Take 2 red bands, pull the horns onto the 2 red bands, and we are going to be putting the ends, one end goes here, one end goes here, pull the horns apart, grab 2 of the red bands in the middle, like that. Then we are going to push the horns downward. Okay, like we did with the spike. Okay. I'm going to take 2 more reds, put them right here, horizontal bands, and 2 reds here as well. Okay. So we are going to start looping. Oh, but first we want to cap off our end here, so wrap a band around this peg, creating 4 loops. Okay, going down, grabbing the top 2 red, looping those up. Grabbing the next 2, looping those up. Grabbing the bottom 2, looping those up as well. Okay. We're going to go up the middle some, so continue looping up. Okay, up to here. Alright, now we're going to loop up once here and once here. Now, we're going to make his eyes, so I'm going to take my yellow, take a yellow band, wrap it around your hook, making 4 loops. Okay. Then you want to take a black band, same thing. And then a yellow, same thing. So yellow, black, yellow, like that. You're going to grab the 4 bands that you just looped. Oh, you know what we have to do? Hold up. Hold on. Lift up the top 2 that we looped just before, because we have to pull up these horizontal bands. Move this horizontal band onto this peg for a moment. Same thing with this one. I just realized we have to do that first. So I moved those up there. Okay, anyway. Lifting up these 4 looped bands, or it's actually 2 bands, you're going to pull your eye onto those bands. So first pull on the yellow band, then pull on the black, and then the other yellow. Then you're going to replace the loops onto that peg. Gonna take some time, okay? We're gonna do the same thing on the other side, so let's make our other eye. So yellow, wrapped around 4 times, then black, then yellow. Okay, grabbing the 4 loops, pulling the eye onto it. Yellow, then black, then yellow. Okay, replace the loops back onto that peg. Now we are going to lift up the top 2. So lift up the top 2 loops of this red and the top loops of this red. Ooh. Hold on, I lifted up 3 by accident. Then what you're going to do, they're lifted up, you're going to move the horizontal bands back. You can use your fingers, I'm just using a hook to make it easier, especially if you don't have 2 hooks. Use your fingers. Moving these back to here, just like that. Okay, then replacing the loops back over. Okay, anyway, then we're going to loom up once more on each side. There's a method to my madness, I promise. Okay, now we're going to attach our jaw. So, grab your jaw, turn it so the spike is at the top and the tongue is at the bottom. We are attaching our 3 loose ends to these 3 pegs. So going through the loops in the lime green on this side, attaching that right there. Then we are looping up this set. Okay, we're going to do the middle set. Here, loop up that, and the end here. Okay, taking a random color, I'm going to use black. Tie off the loose ends here. So once here, once here, and once here. Alright, now we can pull this off. Pull the nose spike upward. There is his little head. Aww. So cute. Okay, so okay, we can pull off the pink bands, or the three slip knotted bands that are around the jaw. Do not pull off the black bands. The ones you just put on, don't pull those off. So just the 3 pink. Okay. So cute. You can kind of pull the horns up too if you want to. Alright, so we've done his head. So cute. And his bottom jaw is longer than the top. It's supposed to be like that. Okay? Okay, now we are going to be doing... Let's do his legs. Okay. So, let me just take a look at this. Because I think I made him too short, but yeah. Okay. This is what we're going to do. We're going to take 2 greens and a caramel, okay, onto your loom. Then we're taking 3 greens at a time. So 3 green, 3 green, 3 green, and once more 3 green. Then we are going to double loop the green like this, double loop another green like that, and a third one like this. Going to wrap a black band around each of these little pegs here, creating 5 loops with each 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we are going to loom up. So first we're going to go down underneath this toenail and loom this guy, then this guy, then this guy. Loom up these 3, continue going up to here. And then we are going to tie off this end, okay? This is 1 front leg. So you want to make 1 more of these, so you have 2 of these. Right, so 2 of these, 2 front legs, put them aside by your head. Alright, now we're going to do the back legs, which are essentially the exact same as the front legs, except they are just 1 length longer. So just give me 1 second. I just have to fix one of mine because I made it too short. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Almost there. 6. Okay, so back legs. Alright, so we are taking, again, 2 greens and a caramel. Oops. Then we are going down with 3 greens at a time, 5 times. So 3 greens, 3 greens. Ooh, that one's gonna break. Let's not use that one. 3, 4, and 5. Alright, now we are double looping, green again, so it's the same thing as the front leg pretty much, it's just 1 length longer, that's all. Alright, and again, taking our black bands, wrapping each of them around to create 5 loops. Two, three, 4, 5. Okay. Alright, so again, once you're done, you can tie off the end or just pull it off and put it aside. You want 2 of these, so you have 2 front legs and 2 back legs. Okay, cute. Alright, so put those all aside. And now we will be doing the wings. Yay! Okay, so the wings. We are taking 3 of the burgundy brown, like this. So 3, 3, and 3 again. Then we're going to take 2. Oh wait, first we want to take off this middle row and move it down so you have a rectangle. Alright, then you take 2, bring them across, again, and then you're going to go down 6 times with 2 bands each time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to take our green and we're going to go put 2 here and 2 here and 2 here and 2 here. Then we're going to take a black band, 1 black band, stretching it across like that. Take 2 green, 2 green again, and again, and again, then a black, then 2 green, 2 green going diagonal, and 2 green going diagonal again. Then I'm going to take caramel bands, so 2 caramels going like this, and here as well. And once more double looping it, putting it here. Okay. Alright, now we're going to make the little spikies at the end of the wings, so we are going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we are taking a burgundy, wrapping it around our hook, creating 5 loops, double looping a burgundy onto our hook, pulling that onto it, reclaiming the end, taking another double loop onto our hook, pulling that onto there, and another double loop. Then we're going to take 2 burgundy, pull that on, and 2 more burgundy, pull that on, and that we are placing right here, just like that. Okay, now we're going to do some green ones. So take a green, wrapping it around your hook, creating 5 loops, take a double looped green, pulling that on, take another double looped green, and then take 2 green, that goes right here. We're going to make 2 more of those, which we can actually do on our loom, so I'm just going to do it on the loom. So taking 2 greens there, then a double looped green, and another double looped green, then capped off by wrapping it around the peg, creating 5 loops. Okay, I'm going to make my second one 2 green, followed by double looped green, followed by double looped green, wrap this around, creating 5 loops, loom it up, so loom them both, pull one off. This one we're going to put right here, and pull the other one off. That one we're going to put right here. Okay, I'm going to take a white onto my band, wrap it around, creating 5 loops. Take another white, double loop it onto your hook, pull that onto it, reclaim the end, and this is a spike that is going right here. Okay, now we're good, we can start looming. Going under this brown spike, grabbing the 2 green bands, looping those up, then going underneath past the horizontal band, grabbing the top 2 green right here, stopping there, loop up these 2. We're going to take a black band and stick it right here. Alright, we can loop up here now. So here, here, and once more. Middle we're going to go up twice, and the side we're going to go up twice. Take another black. Okay, and loop up twice here, twice here, twice here. Okay, now we can loop up here, go down, grab the brown bands, loop them over, go down, grab the brown bands, loop them over, go all the way down, grabbing the bottom 3 browns, loop them up. And we are looping up the rest of the way. We're going to take a random color band. I'm just going to take white, tie off the loose end, and pull off the wing. And hopefully it looks something like this. So cute. Okay. So there is your wing. You want to make another one, okay? So you have 2 of them, okay? They're the same on both sides, so you don't have to do it symmetrically, you can just make it the same way. Okay, so we have our head, our 2 wings, and our 4 legs, and now we are going to make the little spikes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a brown rubber band, double looping it, taking another brown, wrapping it around, creating 5 loops, looping that up. You want to make 10 of these. You can pull them off onto a holding hook. Make 10. Or 11. Make 11. Okay? And now we're going to make some longer ones. These are going to be used for the tail later. Double loop a brown and another one, double looped. Wrap around, creating 5 loops. Loop up. You want to make 9 of these. Alright, so you have 11 of the small ones and 9 of these. Alright, now we're going to be working on his... Let me just make sure I did everything that we had to do so far. Okay, we're going to work on the plates that are on his neck. We're going to make 4 of them, because he's little. We don't have to make too many or it's going to look too bulky. So I am going to change my loom back to the offset. Like this. We're going to take 2 green bands at a time. So just follow me. Okay, I'm going to cap off my end here with a green, wrapping it around, creating 4 loops around the peg. Take 2 green, make a horizontal here, and a horizontal here. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to create some little yellow spikes. So we're wrapping a yellow band around our hook 5 times, grabbing another yellow, double looping onto our hook, pulling that onto it, reclaiming the end, and this we are going to place right here, just like that. Now we're going to begin looming. We're going underneath that as well as the capping band and grabbing the right bands, not the wrong band. Oh gosh. The top 2, which are these 2. Go back down, grab the next 2, which are these 2. Go back down, grab these 2, and loom up once more here. We're going to make one more little yellow spike here. So wrap a yellow band around your hook 5, making 5 loops with it. Double loop a yellow, pull that on, reclaim the end, and that goes right here. Once you've done that, you can go down and grab the top 2 bands, which are these, and then the bottom 2. Then we're just going to loop up each side. Okay, this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take the top 2 bands here, then the 2 bands from here. I should have done this differently. And then the bottom 2 bands from here onto my hook like that. Pull this off carefully. Then you're going to take a random color band, doesn't matter what color. Put it on your hook and you're just going to pull it through all those loops. Okay. So this is 1 plate. You want to make a second one just like this. Okay. So I have already made mine, but I just want to fix the end. So do it exactly the same that I just did. Okay. So you have 2 of those. And then once we've done that, you're going to make some smaller ones. Okay. I'm just fixing my end here. Okay, so we have 2 of those. Keep repeating myself. Okay. Alright, just like that. Alright, so put those by your Rumblehorn guy. And now we're going to be doing the 2 small horns. Or 2, can't talk. 2 that are a little bit smaller. So, taking 2 greens here, and here, and 2 here, 2 here, oops, 2 this way, and 2 this way, 2 here, so cute. 2 here, cap off your end here, wrapping it around, creating 4 loops, then take 2 more, horizontal band right there. We're not going to put any yellow spikes on this one, okay? So just pull up. Wait, did I do that right? No, I didn't. Sorry. Put that back over. Then pull this off because I forgot to put on these. You just want to put one here. I'm just pulling off the capping band so I can re-put it on. Oh. Okay, anyway. Put that capping band back on. 2, 3, 4, and then the horizontal bands go back on too. Sorry, just don't forget. I mean, you don't really need these 2, but it'll look weird without them, so that's why I put them on. Alright, so, oh gosh, I'm not even grabbing the right bands. Ugh. Looming can be very, very frustrating sometimes. break the whole thing. Who cares? Okay. My temper is very bad sometimes. Alright, I'm trying this again. Capping band goes on. Going under the capping band, grabbing the top two, looming those. Okay. Now looming these over, and then these. Going down here, grabbing the top two here, looming those over. Going up. Grabbing these two, looming over. Going up here. Okay, again, grabbing the top two here, then all these four. Then the bottom two here, pulling it off. Taking a random color band, I'm just using white again, pulling it through all the ends there. And you want to make a second one, okay? So you have two of the big one. Don't fall apart. So you have two of the big one and two of this little one. Where's my other little one? There it is. Okay. I just have to fix the end on the other one because, again, I changed it a little bit. Don't hate me. You can fast forward if you have to. I try to be professional in these videos, but sometimes I mess up. Okay, so anyway, I'm just fixing the other one. Okay, so you have 4 of the plates, 2 have the yellow spikes and 2 don't, right? Yay. Alright, anyway. Now we can begin doing the body. And the body is green. Okay? So we're going to take our green bands. And you're just going to follow me. So we're just taking 2 green bands at a time. Okay, now we're going to take 2 green bands from here to here. Okay, and continuing to go down with them. Okay, taking 2 like that. So notice I overstretched that one. I didn't go here to here, I went here to here. Okay. Okay, anyway, now we're going to take some caramel bands. We're going to do our horizontals. So I'm double looping a caramel, like that, and right here as well. Taking 2 caramels, like this. just like that, all the way down. All right, now I'm going to take one of my front legs, which are the shorter ones. They're a little twisted. You can untwist them if you have to. I'm going to go through the loops at the end, and we're going to attach that right here, right onto this peg. Okay, then I'm going to take one of my back legs, and we are going to attach that right here, like that. Okay, so it's on the middle peg here, but it's on the end peg here. Okay, notice that. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're going to take our head. Take your guy's head. So cute. We are going to go through the middle set of bands that are being tied off at the end. Middle set. And we are going to wrap those around this peg here. Just like that. We're going to go through this side. Wrap those right around here. We're not going to worry about this side yet. We're going to do that later. Okay? I'm going to take one of my small plates. Okay, one of the small neck plates. You want to stick your hook through all of the loose bands that is being tied off by the white band. So you want to just follow the white band through the loops. And that we are going to wrap right around this peg here. Like that. And then we can turn it so it faces back, but it doesn't really have to face any direction. Okay. Alright, so now I'm gonna loom, let's loom up this row first. Like that, okay? Now we want to go all the way down here, very carefully grabbing the top two bands. Actually, this thing we want to turn this way, never mind. Turn it down, make it a lot easier. Grab the top two, which are these two, loom those over. Then we're going to go up this row. Kind of move the back leg out of the way, like this. Alright, now I'm going to go back in here and grab the final two bands. You have to really dig for them, I think. Really dig. 4. Being difficult for me, so just give me a moment. Okay, you're going to loop up once, and then twice, and then 3 times. Here we're going to put one of our wings. So, let's see, just grab whichever one, doesn't matter. Hook through the loose ends, attach those loops right onto that peg. And just make sure that's going to look okay. I think that'll be attached upside down. Hold up. Hold up, hold up. Undo. We want to attach that wing a little differently. Like this way. Okay, wait, so hook through the loops again. Attach it like this. Let's see how that goes. And now loop the bands. Yeah, there we go. That end will be facing the right way, that way. Alright. And just go all the way down. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 green bands into here, and then I'm gonna take a random color band, I'm just gonna use white, into here, tie off. Okay? And then we can pull this off. You can take off the band that is tying the wing onto the body. Just holding the wing. He's gonna be so cute. And then, yeah, there you go. Alright, now we're gonna work on the other half of his body. Okay? So, taking the green, pretty much we're doing very similar to what we just did. So, just taking green bands, going down. He looks a little funny right now because he doesn't have the other half of his body, but he will. So don't worry. Okay, let's go this... Oh wait, no, we want to go this way now. Oh, don't do that wrong. That'll be really bad. Okay. Now again, taking your caramel bands for your horizontal bands. Okay. Now we're putting one here. Or 2 at a time, actually. 2 bands at a time. Okay, double looping a single here and here and here. Okay, taking a front leg, which again is the shorter one, attaching that right onto here, moving it like that. Then we're going to grab a back leg, or our last back leg, here, and that is going to go right onto here. Okay. Wing we're not doing yet. Okay, grab your head, or grab your guy. Go through the loops, the middle set here. Okay, the green and the red, go through those again. Wrap those right around this peg here. Okay, then you're going to go through this set here, wrapping that around this peg here. Okay, what I'm doing right now is I'm going to take my other small plate. Again, sticking my hook through all the loops, following the white band through. It's a little bit tricky. Okay. And we are going to wrap that right around this peg here. Same peg that we attached the head onto. Okay, just like that. Pull it downward. Okay. I'm gonna go down, go underneath, grabbing the top two bands, yeah, which are the diagonals. Okay, loop those. Then we can loop up this row. Okay, so let's loop up this row. Like that. Okay, now we can loop up the middle row. Find those bottom bands, loop those up. And here is where we are attaching our other wing, okay? So this one, put your hook through the loose ends, attach it like this, I think. No, I think we actually have to go the other way, hold on. Attach it like this. Let's see. Let's see if that was right. Yes, that is the way we want it. Alright. Then I'm going to continue going up this row. And even, you can go kind of up here too. Stop being here. Okay, now this is the fun part. Hee hee. I'm going to... You have the other half of the body, which we kind of made already. You're going to kind of pull on it and go through the 4 green loops right here and wrap those right onto here. Alright. Then, oh wait, no you're not. Just kidding. Undo that. We have to attach one of our large plates here first. So, grab one of your large plates, go through the loops. We're going to attach it so the yellow is upside down. Okay. So attaching it around this peg, yellow is upside down. Then we are going to go through the green loops, the ones that I was going to do before. Attach those right there. All right, once we've done that, we can loop the set of green here, just like this. Okay, just like that. Let's go through the next set of green loops here on the side and wrap those around this next peg. And here we're going to attach our other large neck plate thing, okay? So again, going through all the loops, attaching it so the yellow spikes are upside down right onto this peg here. Then we want to go down and loop the green bands. Like that. We're going to loop up, we're going to go through the next set of green here, wrap those right here, loop up. This is kind of a pattern here. And do it again, so through the next set of green. Just like that. Okay, now we're going to do the next one. Oh wait, are we? One? No, just kidding, heat. Yeah, just kidding. Okay, we're going to put one of our brown spikes right here. So one of our small spikes we are putting right onto this peg here. Then we're going to go through the green loops, put them on, loop up. Pretty sure that'll work. I guess we'll find out. Go through the next set of green loops, loop up, grab another brown spike right here, another little one. Okay, then we want to go through the next set of green loops here. Wrap those around here. Loop up. Another brown spike here. Loop up, go through the green. Another spike. Loop up, wrap around. Loop up here, and let's see, let's do this one too. Loop up that one. Wrap the final loops of green around here. And this one we have a set left over, which is good. Go in here, grab 2 green bands. Oh, wait. Do we want that there? Let me see. Nah, we don't. Okay, so just pull those off, and we're going to take 2 green bands through here, and then we're going to tie it off with a white. Hopefully I did that right, or just close to being right. Oh, look at him. Aw, he's gonna be so cute. Except the spike is hidden. Let's pull that up. Aw. Okay, so he looks really cute. He's got his little horn things. Okay, I'm gonna pull off all the holding bands except for the ones at the base of the tail, obviously. We're gonna do his tail, and then we're gonna do his tummy. So no spike likes to point the wrong way. Roar! Okay. So he has these adorable little plates on him, which we're going to tie back at the end, okay? So I know they're sticking up, but don't worry, at the end we can totally tie them back and it'll be absolutely adorable. Hee hee. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Okay, so whatever. I just noticed I put a short leg on the wrong spot. Oh well. Okay, so now we are going to do the tail. Alright, so just follow me. We are taking double looped green, double looped green, double looped green again. And we're going to take 3 green, then we can do like 2 green and a caramel. Then 3 green again. Then 2 green and a caramel. Then 3 green, 2 green and a caramel. 3 green, 2 green and a caramel. Whoops. And then 3 green. Oh wait, no, let's do. We want 2 green going this way. And 2 green going this way. Like that. Okay, that's what we want. Alright, now you're going to grab your little Skullcrusher guy. Go to his tail. You have 2 loose ends. We're going to go through this one. Pull off the holding band. And wrap the bands right around this peg. Then we're going to go through the other one on the other side. Same thing. Looping those, or pulling the band off of those. Looping those around this peg. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up the top 2 here and the top 2 here, and I'm going to take a double looped green and put it across. This is a horizontal band, which will look good, make it look better if we do that. Replace the loops, then loop up here and here, and we're going to put one of our little spikes on. So same type of spike you put on the body, we're putting right here. Loop up, but you may need, I missed one, so give me a sec so I can grab it. Okay, loop up again, put another little spike on. Loop up twice. Another little spike. Loop up twice. Another little spike. Twice. Another one. Loop up all 3 times here. Okay, we're going to tie off our end with a random band. Tie it off and pull him off. We still have to do his little mace tail, or whatever the heck it is. It's pretty cute though. Okay, so once we've done that, cool. Let's do the little mace tail. Roar! He's so cute. Okay, so this is how we're going to do that. That's very easy. We're taking just caramel here. Taking 3 caramel at a time. So 3 here. 3 here, and 3 here. And then I'm just going to take a double looped green right here. Okay, we're going to take our larger spikes, so the ones with 2 double loop bands, we made 9 of them. We're going to put one right here, one right here, and one right here. Okay, do that on the opposite side. So you can flip your loom, put one here, one here, and one here. Okay, grab your guy and attach the tail. So the tail is going to go right here. And I'm going to put one more little spike there. So we have one extra one, I think. If not, then you either have one extra or no extra of the little spikes, so don't worry about it. Just put this here, so a little one there, loop up. Okay, here we're going to put a big one. Okay, so you have 3 left. One's going to go, one's going to go right here. Go all the way down, grab the 3 caramel bands and loop them very carefully. They're probably going to break. Maybe not. Grab another one right here. Again, grabbing the 3 caramels, looping them, and doing the final one. And going all the way down. And grabbing the caramel bands, looping them. And here we're going to grab a caramel and just tie off our end. So go through the loops, grab a caramel, pull it through, do a slip knot, and then that's it. Pull them off. Carefully, use your hook to help you because I think sometimes I like going up from the bottom. Like that. And you can adjust the little spikes. So the middle ones should be pointing up, and the side ones should obviously be toward the side, and you can pull off this holding band here. And then with this tying band, you can kind of pull it like into the tail, so you can go through here and just pull it through to hide the end, like that. And now we're just going to do his tummy, and then we're going to tie back his little spiky things. Okay. So, let's do his tummy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're using white bands here. So grab your white. We're taking 2 at a time. Here I'm going to take a green band and I'm going to double loop it and put it between these 2. I'm going to put some green stripes on his tummy. 2 here, 2 here. Now we're going to go down here, and here, here. No, not there, sorry. Here, and here. Grab a green, 1 green, stick it across there. White, 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 white. Then we're going to take another green, make a triangle here, white, 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 white. take a green, stretch it across, white, 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 white here, white here, and white here. We're going to cap off our end with a white, wrapping it around, creating 4 loops. Then we're going to take 2 whites at a time, make our triangles. Double with a white here. Okay, now we're going to take green for edges, so we're sticking 1 on every other peg on the edge here. And here we're going to put 2. Here we're putting 2, sorry. And actually, let's put them up 1. I'm going to put those here instead. Take this one off, put it here. Here, here. This is my own stomach attachment technique. Anybody who does this has copied me. Hopefully they gave me credit. Alright, go under the capping band, loop up. So you want the green bands to stay there, okay? But you're looping as if they're not there. Okay, that's all we're doing. Alright, let's go up this side. Okay, stopping here. Ooh, one just went flying. What in the world? Okay, now we're going to go up this side. Once more. Alright, and now up the middle. Grab the top 2 bands here, loop them over, grab the bottom 2, loop them over, go up this row to here, same thing here. And, oh, make sure you have 2 there. Alright, let's loop up these. Alright, once we reach the end, we are just going to take the green one and tie off. And pull this off. Okay, once we've pulled it off, we're going to pull all the green bands to the edge. Okay, and you have your striped side. I'm going to grab Skullcrusher, put him down. The wider end of the stomach is going on the top, underneath his jaw. And the narrow end is going near the tail, okay? So you're just going to lay it down. You're going to take your hook. You're going to go into the bands in the body, and you're going to pull the loose bands through those bands. Okay? That's all we're doing. And I'm actually going to be going through the side here. Let's see how this goes. So just pull the the bands through the body bands. If you pull them through like this, then it should give them a rounder appearance. So like going through like the sides of the bands, like this. But as long as you're pulling them through bands that are pretty much underneath, it should be fine. Just try to make it even on both sides or else it'll look funny. Alright, just try to make it even. Roar, go through. Sometimes they'll fall back through, so you might want to just pull them through again, just to make sure. And then this tying band, you want to act as if that's also one of the loose bands, so just pull that through as well. And we're going to start, let's start here with the one right under the neck. Put your fingers through it, then you're going to grab the next one in line. Fingers through, grab the next one, fingers through, all the way around. Once you've reached the last one, what we're going to do, we are going to lift up the stomach and go, take your hook, go through some of the random bands underneath, pull that loose band through, and if you have a C-clip, you're going to secure it with a C-clip. If not, then that's okay. You just trip on everything and grab a C-clip. Okay, so you're grabbing a C-clip. And then you're putting it on that band and just tucking it under, like that, and then you can squeeze him, and he should pop, okay? He should look round and fat. Alright, now we're just going to tie down his little plates here. So, what I'm going to do, let's go through some bands in the body. Let's go right here. So just go through like some bands above that spike there, and some bands under the plate. And you're just going to take a green band, pulling it through those bands, doing a slip knot with it, and just pulling tight. Okay, we're going to hide that in a moment. Same thing here. So this, we're going to go through some of these bands here. Actually, some of these bands, some of these bands. Let's go through these. And then these bands here. So you're just going through some bands and the two things you're tying together and just pulling through the band and slip knotting it. That's all. Pull through, slip knot, and then these you can tie these against here. So you can go through like some bands here, and then some bands on here. And then same thing on this side. So you just want to tie them in a way that you like the way it looks, because it's going to be different for everybody. So just do your best and make it look as cute as you can. Pretty much. Just kind of like that. And then with the ends, what you can do with these ends that are kind of popping out, just go through some bands in there and just pull them through, like hide them in the plates. That's all. That's all. So just kind of play with it and just pull them through. It doesn't have to be perfect, just hide them in there. Okay, so there he is. I hope you like him. Little striped belly. Mine front legs are uneven, unfortunately, but oh well. So there's your baby, adorable little baby Skullcrusher. I love him. If you stick wire through his wings, I use 20 gauge wire for the little guys, and you fold the ends on itself, you can bend his wings, and you can also stick wire through his his legs too, and make him stand. Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed. Post pictures on the Facebook page. Kath, I know this was a very probably challenging and confusing project because I messed up a couple times, but I hope you managed to make him, and I hope that you'll post pictures of him on Facebook. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful day and enjoy your adorable little baby Skullcrusher. Hope you're glad that I made him.